Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, I'm going to talk about Dogecoin. Dogecoin as a coin that has its own blockchain. Dogecoin is not a token. Shiba Inu is a token that's built on Ethereum and does not have its own blockchain. So there's some misconceptions about comparing these as being the same, and there's a lot of FUD out there about that. So in this video, I'm going to try and clear that up. The one thing you should know, mostly about Dogecoin, is that when you have your own wallet and you have your Dogecoin stored in your wallet begins with the letter D. And that is the easiest thing to remember about Dogecoin. Now, I have Trust Wallet. That's where I keep a lot of my Dogecoin. I also have an Exodus wallet. I keep Dogecoin there as well. And in those wallets, both of them begin with the letter D. And I have my own keys, my 12-word seed phrase for each of those wallets. And I know that my Dogecoin is safe there. Many others have nano ledgers and other hardware wallets where they keep their Dogecoin completely off the network. And you can choose to do that too. But I feel good with Exodus and Trust, and that's where most of my Dogecoin is. Now, so here's my Trust wallet, and you can see that indeed my DPTY, that's my Dogecoin wallet. Also, with Robinhood, Robinhood has a D beginning with the wallet as well. When you go into Robinhood and you say that you want to transfer in or withdraw, you're taking it from Dogecoin wallets. The problem with Robinhood, though, is that you don't have the keys to those wallets. So they're really Robinhood's Dogecoin. And you're just buying the right to use some of that, but it's not really your Dogecoin on Robinhood. But we know with the whale wallets that we've shown before that Robinhood has the actual Dogecoin in their wallets to back up all of the Dogecoin that's held by everyone on the Robinhood platform. At least that's what we think. Robinhood hasn't come out and actually proven that, but it looks like, based on 36 billion Dogecoin that Robinhood has in all of their wallets, at least that much, that seems to be a fair amount of Dogecoin to cover everything. Binance, we'll talk about that in a little bit because something else is going on there. But really what I want to talk about more is kind of this little bit about Dogecoin as a coin and how that is being misinterpreted as it gets dumped into sort of these meme coins, tokens, and comparison with all of those others that are trying to ride on the backs of Dogecoin in order to get people to invest in them. So let's take a closer look at what I'm looking at. So I'll start with this article. This is on Forbes, and this is a very recent article. There's been a lot of articles written over the past 14 months about Dogecoin and what Dogecoin is, but this is one that is very recent, an introduction to Dogecoin, the meme cryptocurrency. And in this, talks about Dogecoin's history, created by Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, and the history from early 2021 with the Wall Street bets, GameStop, AMC, and Dogecoin taking off, and how Dogecoin works as a coin. Dogecoin runs on its own dedicated blockchain right there. Dogecoin uses a proof of work consensus mechanism with miners, and Dogecoin being used for payments and purchases. So that's the main thing about Dogecoin and how Dogecoin works. And I say that because there's this article recently posted on crypto.com. What are meme coins and how do they work? And if you read this, it's a bit confusing because what they're doing is they're lumping in Dogecoin with Shiba Inu, Doge Elon Mars, Monacoin, Samoyed coin, and they talk about Floki and these others, and they're calling them meme coins. And these are not meme coins. These are tokens. None of these have their own blockchain. And this is very confusing, I think, to investors because it's all getting lumped in together with Doge, and Doge is different. That it just is different. We look at this on Twitter, and this is Dogemarine, who had these recent tweets talking about Dogecoin and Doge wallets, and that begins with the letter D, and that there are just letting people know that you should have your own wallet beginning with the letter D. There are some that are different. An example of this is Binance BEP Dogecoins, and I'll show you that in a minute, that those are not being held in a Dogecoin wallet. They're not actual Dogecoin. It's an IOU token on the Binance network in exchange for real Dogecoin. It doesn't make much sense to have a hold of that, though, because then it's not your Dogecoin. It's Binance's IOU or something like that. So you want to be sure that when you're looking at Dogecoin addresses on the Dogecoin network, that it begins with the letter D. Mishabor on Twitter has been very vocal on Twitter about this whole thing with Binance and what's going on with not having your keys, not having a wallet begins with the letter D, and more recently, this problem with cloud backups, which was a MetaMask problem. So MetaMask advises users to disable automatic iCloud backups of its wallet data to prevent hacks. Cryptocurrency is just rife with scams, people out there trying to take your crypto, and so everything you can do to get your coins off of networks, off of exchanges, and definitely not in the cloud, to keep that safe is a good thing. Here's more Mishabar's tweets about Binance. Dogecoin community is asking for transparency. That is what we're asking of CZ and Binance. Wrap tokens are useful for interoperability, but when they are centralized and misleadingly pushed as being equivalent to the real asset, they introduce a level of centralized risk and obscurity that is damaging to hundreds of thousands of retail users. We don't know how many of these so-called BEP20 Dogecoin tokens or IOUs are actually out there, but it's a lot. And if you're doing Pancake Swap or something like that, and you're using Binance Smart Chain, you buy Doge there, you're not really buying Dogecoin because you're in this whole BEP20 world. And so instead, if you've got something on Pancake Swap or something like that in the BSC world, just swap it back to Ethereum based and put it into Tether, and then buy your Dogecoin with Tether. That's the easiest. I mean, it takes an extra step or two, but then you know you've got Dogecoin. Doge Designer is going through this 69 days of asking CZ to provide proof of assets for the Dogecoin, because again, this whole thing of how much 622,000 people, this is saying, have Dogecoin, but on BEP20, on the Binance Smart Chain. And that is a lot of people that have Dogecoin, but don't have your actual coins, aren't in your wallet, where you don't have keys. So it'll be interesting to see how this is going to play out here. One thing we do know is that on the richest Dogecoin list, and I don't know which of these is a Binance exchange, because they've moved a lot of their coins around over the past 12 months. the wallet that used to be in the top 10, which was a Binance hot wallet. They've moved that around, and I don't know which one now is Binance, but we know exchanges do have a lot of Dogecoin. But whether that Dogecoin actually backs up what's on the Binance Smart Chain for the Binance wallets or not, we don't know. And we're asking Binance to tell us that. If we look at Binance.us, this is my account, and this is my Doge wallet, and you'll see my Doge wallet on Binance.us begins with a D. So I can send and receive Dogecoin with this Doge address. However, and I use Binance.us because I'm in the United States. Binance.com is probably similar. However, if I change my network right here, from Dogecoin to a BEP20 BSC, I get an OX wallet as a Doge address. This is not Dogecoin. It's not. It's an IOU that Binance may or may not have the equivalent Dogecoins for, and that's what people are saying is don't use this. Do not use this. Use the Dogecoin network on Binance. There's also, one last thing, there's this Twitter account called Shiba Inu News. It pops up every now and then in my feed because somebody likes something or says something about these tweets. And one of them is, rumors continue to get bigger about SHIB and Tesla. There's no rumors. There's no nothing. Elon Musk already said he doesn't own any Shiba Inu. And Tesla is not going to be accepting SHIB. And they're just going on and on about all these hype, so-called rumors. They're just making crap up about SHIB and how SHIB's going to be accepted here and accepted there and is going to do this and do that. It's like, come on, guys. Don't believe this. Just, it's unbelievable how they're just sort of creating this. And I think it just causes more confusion and uncertainty about Dogecoin versus all of these knockoff tokens. So what does this mean for Dogecoin? Well, I think because all of these other tokens have been created riding off the backs of Dogecoin, trying to get Dogecoin investors to invest in those instead, that means that a lot of people who've bought Shiba Inu, Floki, and others, that money may have instead all been put into Dogecoin instead of all those other tokens. So that's not good for Dogecoin. Also, because there's so much hype and so much things being posted everywhere about these other tokens and all the excitement, it kind of takes a little bit away from Dogecoin as well. That's a battle that I think Dogecoin is still going to be facing as we go along. But the more we uncover scams like SafeMoon and others, that this idea of BSC tokens being all these get-rich-quick kind of schemes end up being scams, gets more widely known. And then hopefully those people realize that Dogecoin is the true meme coin and you should put your money in Doge. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Dogecoin and these other tokens. Give the video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.